1 second. I'm just trying to figure out how I can make it. Oh, you know what? It's probably not gonna pop up because this is a member stream. That's why. Okay, then I guess we're good to start then. Double check everything, and also if you're wondering why I'm like kind of tired. I don't know if tired is the right word. I'm a little quiet because I've kind of wrecked from yesterday. I woke up this morning. You know it's bad when you're like, hold on, let me just switch over actually. Ba-da-bum. It's the music. You know it's bad when you freaking, oh my god. You know it's bad when you're feeling the pain of your workout in the same day. Hi everyone, hope your day/night is going good. Oh, I hope your day's going good. Oh, it's good that I could do this member stream. Oh my gosh, I was worried. I tried to do my member streams every other week, and then I realized I didn't get to do one before, so I was like, oh shoot, I definitely need to do my member stream this week. So that's what this is. Today we're going to be taking an art class all together. I found this like actually almost 3-hour video, which is perfect because we need to fill like 3 hours or so. But yeah, I found this like 3-hour video. It's called Digital Art Bootcamp by Ross Draws, and it's all about portraits. I really want to know how to draw portraits. So actually, you know what? If I'm drawing portraits, I probably should have picked a better I probably should have picked a better canvas size. But you know what? Whatever. Let me just really quickly put this in the bottom right. Oh, well, that's not where I wanted that to go. That's fine. Okay, we'll put chat in the bottom left. And then I'll put my tutorial in the top left. Yeah. I won't be able to full screen it, though. That's a little inconvenient. It's a collective lesson. Should I grab some pen and paste? Well, I was going to show the lesson, but I would have to, like, turn on my, like, I'd have to, like, do up, like, a whole bunch of stuff to show you my browser in a safe way. So you could just listen to it. But I mean, you guys are gonna be seeing what I'm doing. I don't know. You know what? Here, let me see. Oops, not that. Also, how are you guys? All right. Oh. It's reconnected. All right. Okay, I guess we got through the worst of it. Anyways, this might work now. This might work now. Hello again. Hi. Okay then. So I guess I can... Okay. Give me 5 seconds really quickly. I'm gonna do something real quick. Some sneaky things. Oh, where's the source? Bleh. I don't know. I don't even know where I'll put the lesson, though, if you guys are gonna watch it with me. I guess yeah, there's nowhere I can really put the lesson. I don't know. I think you just have to listen. Although, no, we'll figure this out. I can put it in the top left, maybe? I don't think you really need the top left. All right, let's go. Browser source. I'll create new. 1 second, incognito. We're going undercover, yeah. That's the wrong, okay. Not me doing a browser source. It's supposed to be a window capture. You know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, we don't need it. Okay, we'll switch it back. Don't worry about it, because I would have nowhere I could really put it. She's so sneaky. I am so sneaky. I'm very sneaky. But yes, today we're going to be doing a art boot camp. I don't know. Now you guys are making me think. I'm like, I kind of want you guys to be able to watch it with me. But I don't know if there's going to be a bunch of ads and stuff. This is my thinking noise, sorry. Oh, it's starting. Oh my gosh. You know what? Yeah, we'll just do it with audio, and you guys can watch me suffer. Not the Grammarly ads. No, literally, no more Grammarly ads. All right, but yeah, so this is, name is Ross Draws. If it gets to a point where it's like, I feel like it would be better to have the video to watch, I'll figure it out. But for now, you guys can listen to it. So I'm going to pause the music because he does have music playing in the background. And we're going to jump right into it. Let's first test the audio. Is everything okay?
Hey guys, just a little bit of a different video this week. Don't get scared by the video duration. 2.5 hours. I know, that's like one Lord of the Rings movie.
Is it okay, volume-wise?
Over the last few months,
Wait, what am I doing? I could just test it myself. Is it okay, volume-wise? It could be a little louder. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? I could just test it myself.
Digital art bootcamp over on my Patreon. I know that a ton of you guys, my subscribers, are artists yourselves, but not everyone has the means to attend art school.
Okay, there.
Art school is super expensive. That's no secret. And one of my main goals with the digital art has the means to attend art school.
Okay, there.
Art school is super expensive.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Also, it might disconnect real quick. Okay, there.
Art school is super expensive.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Also, it might disconnect real quick. Okay, there. I'm trying to figure out. Did it just die? Also, it might disconnect real quick. Well. I'm trying to figure. Okay, wait. It didn't disconnect. We're good. We're good.
Bootcamp.
Bit of an echo. That's because I was watching. I had my thing on. Sorry.
Okay,
so we're good now. Yes, I'm trying to figure out a way that I can stream and like be able to edit the audio afterwards. Double. I know. It's because I was checking the volume. Let me check it one more time. Sorry, I'm so paranoid about this. Double. I know. Okay, that's good. That's good to me.
Seeing how quickly my students have improved in such a small amount of time. And so that's why we're releasing the full first class here for free on my YouTube.
Maybe I should show the video.
This video is the full
no, that was so much effort.
That was released earlier this year.
Any idea what we're drawing? We're drawing a portrait.
I
do need a reference. Ooh, we should find a reference.
And if after watching this video, it really helped you and you want to learn more, you can join the digital.
What do you guys think I should draw?
Now. We have new students joining every month. It's not too late. So thank you so much and please enjoy.
Let's go. Who should I draw? I think I should pick a flesh person to draw. Does it need to be a flesh? I love you said the exact same thing I said.
Welcome. This is the very first class.
In OC? Well, I need a reference. They're going to tell me to use a reference.
Never had this many students. You know, there's thousands of you guys wanting to get better at art.
Yeah, I was so surprised how much turnout there was.
I know, and I get to be your instructor. My name is Ross, aka Ross.
I'm pretty sure there's a way I can use 3D reference poses on here as well, right?
Hi, I'm Stella. I'm the student voice. I represent you guys.
Don't
I will be bringing
remember.
up
Wait.
questions with Ross.
Yeah.
Ross is teaching today from the student's perspective. I'll be taking a lot of your
Yes, this is Ross
Discord,
draws.
asking him to him.
Here we go.
To point out things
I can use these reference poses.
And, yeah, hopefully we can all just learn a lot from it.
Oh my God, they got you. They got you.
In my art journey, you know, that's where I learned so much. I made all my friends there. It was a whole lot of fun, but also really hard work.
All right, Ross, chop chop.
I wanted my art school
I'm impatient.
and channel it through a 9.
Are we able to request?
and then we added 10 months.
I mean, I would like to do free draw. I would love to. I'm not really experienced with using a drawing tablet.
But yeah,
I'm very much an iPad plus Procreate girly, so it's gonna be a bit of a learning curve.
I think it's how
But you know what? The main thing for me is I want to break down anatomy into shapes. I'm very bad with that. Just like, wow, this is different.
I studied it, and then I added my own flair with the butterflies. And so this is super exciting. This class is gonna be split into 2 parts. The first part, we'll look at references, you know, find out what makes a good reference, what makes a bad reference. And then we'll choose one reference and start the drawing. Second part, we will bring it to finish and add our own flair.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Be a break in the middle.
You guys think of some things or people, or whatever you want me to draw.
Up, you know, walk around, maybe take a quick nap, walk your dog, eat something, because I don't want you to
start your stream.
All day.
Yeah, come back refreshed and ready to learn more.
Also, there's going to be an optional assignment in every single
I actually haven't been on my computer all day. I spent all day today buying stuff for my donathon, so I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, just watching the videos and not applying it at all. You're not going to get nearly as far as if you're doing the assignments and really growing from it.
Right. So, without further ado,
my own flair is giving everyone a massive dumpy. I love that.
Class, concept illustration from reference. This one I've done a million times, but I get to do it live today.
We'll think of it like it's a podcast, okay?
Yeah. And the most important thing here is to pick the right reference, because you'll be spending hours on this painting, you know, perfecting it, and you don't want to choose the wrong one. And so I've gathered some references here today. But before we do so, I want to take a minute to kind of analyze this study. You know? And so last year I studied the Mona Lisa, which was freaking hard.
What do you guys think I should do? What should I draw?
I took the essence.
I don't think it has to be like a real life flesh person.
You know, with the eyes, with the expression, with similar lighting, and then I added my butterflies. You know, I love kind of the cyan color.
But I do want like a picture that has like a light reference, because that's one of my issues. Is I never know where to put shadows and stuff.
So we'll be doing this today.
Awesome.
And I've gathered some references here.
Rambo eating in a Claire. What?
The right reference is extremely important, and this comes from Rachel Bradley.
Correct.
And I've took 5 of her photos here, and she courteously gave us permission to draw her.
Yeah.
And so today we'll be turning one of these photos into a full painting.
Yeah.
Woo.
If you look on sites like Gumroad and QBrush and ArtStation, there's a bunch of different models that have reference packs like this. And it's a really good drawing resource.
Let's go to Gumroad. Let's go to Gumroad and see what references we could work with. You guys won't be able to see it, sorry. But I'm going to pick one randomly. What is this? Gumroad references. Let's go to images. Maybe I could just pick a random one. I think they're gonna tell me though what makes a good reference. I want to find someone that like helps me do a lot of helps me do a lot of lighting.
Nice. So I'm gonna analyze a few of these and show you what makes a good reference and which one is maybe a not so good reference.
Oh.
You can tell here that she's very, very pretty, and so it's really easy to work with. Let's split these up.
It's raining where you are. Oh, happy rain.
One thing
I love rain.
doing over the course of my career is have a
Make sure
reference
you
folder
stay warm.
full of reference images I can use, whether it's stock, whether it's inspiration. Start building.
I'm trying to draw you guys a siren LOL. I'm bad at drawing, but I'm trying LOL. I'll probably show them more. Oh, I'm so excited to see it. Maybe that's what I can draw. I can draw a mermaid.
A few here.
And then I will just turn it into me.
What we're looking at
self-portrait. Do your BTS ultimate. Oh my god. Am I gonna draw the Kim Taeyong himself?
So for this one,
I could draw somebody from K-pop though. Draw a K-pop artist.
Of her profile here.
Ooh, do I want to do a profile?
And also, kind of her reverse V shape here. And so when I look at references, I look at shape. Presentation for us to work with, because if you squint, there's a kind of lack of light onto the shapes here, and it's hard for us to read.
Currently doodling Danny DeVito. His face is fun. Oh my god.
Identify a good reference to work with. I only look at light and shadow.
You need more space on the tablet. You could change the workspace to be more roomy and oh wait.
I never.
If you need more space. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think my sensitivity is a bit, well, no, because it's the same sensitivity, or it's my same, what is it called, AOE? My distance, I guess this is fine. It's the same for like Osu and everything, so I need to be able to get from one side of the screen to the other in like one swipe without having to move my elbow too much. Although I'm learning that apparently when you draw, you don't want to move your wrist, you want to move your elbow. So it's like the exact opposite of like how I would do Osu. So now I'm kind of in I don't even know. Happy face. I don't know.
Never heard the term squinting until I went into art school. For some of our members, they might not know. What do you mean by that?
Squinting helps us delete the detail and look at the big picture. Look at the good shapes.
With this, you have more control over your pencil. Do I need to make it so that my elbow can be on my chair? Because I have my chair on the ground, so my feet can touch the ground. Or I have my chair at the lowest setting, so my feet can touch the ground. But if I bring my chair up, I can have my elbow be parallel with my desk. Is that better? You can zoom in and out as needed. Oh, true. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, let me stop pausing it. It's like 2.5 hours long. No more pausing.
I'm
It's like it's a
squinting
real
right now, and
lesson.
all I see is this pop of shoulder. And so maybe if I was doing like a shoulder exercise.
Let's
maybe
find
I
a
was doing
reference.
arm
Let's draw a
exercise, I can
siren. Maybe we
look
could
at
draw
the shoulder.
Ariel.
Oh, wow, yeah. But I am trying to get a good overall shape
I'm
composition.
gonna look up a siren and just find like
This
a
one here is absolutely
reference.
gorgeous.
I don't
If
know.
you squint, it works
Maybe
so
I could just look up
well
mermaid
because this is what
reference?
I'm noticing here.
She
I'm
got her
noticing this
tatas
shape.
out. I can't use that,
This
can I?
with this.
Dang it! That would have been such a good pose.
You know, we get the
You should always sit up straight.
beautiful
Oh, I do sit up
blending of
straight.
The face, and
This
that's
one
the
thing.
focal point, and then all the hair is kind of like sweeping motion.
Mermaid reference.
And then we get the verticalness
Mhm.
of the arm. So there's a play between curves and straight.
How do I find a good mermaid reference?
I actually might use this one.
Yeah,
I think we should.
It's a nice one.
I mean, I could probably use one of the
This next
3D
one here-
references, no?
I don't know if this is a good reference because if you squint, it feels a little unconfident. You know, it feels like this is something I wouldn't study because it's like if you squint, it's like a big square here, and
This is
then
hard.
it's kind of awkward here. But I found something that works way better. You feel the confidence.
I
in
don't
this
want to like
pose,
use
you know?
someone else's
Like,
art as a
boom,
reference. I need like a real
boom.
person.
confidence. And so I wanted to have the same pose but in different angles so you guys
Let's
can
go.
see
Mermaid reference image.
something that wouldn't be a good reference, and this one is a great reference.
Okay, we'll just use the
And then we
3D
have these two
model.
references here. One of them is better than the other, but they have the same emotion. They have the same.
Do they have
kind of,
anything where they're
pose.
like
and
legs
I see over
together?
here that this one's a
I
little
don't know how to
awkward.
pose them.
You know, I don't really feel this emotion best represented by this pose. For example, we get this kind of awkwardish circle mixed with a square, and the emotion expression I'm getting is like, and I'm not feeling it with this pose. Rather than over
Using
here,
other people's art as a
it's more
reference.
confident,
Yeah, but I
right?
mean, I would
If you
use it if I
think
was like
you
drawing by
feel the
myself, but
confidence,
because I'm
you have a circle
streaming, I'm
here,
like
and then
I'm
a
worried.
triangle here.
So you're touching in a little bit of the shape language. What about like the box on the first one makes it not work, you think?
Let's do this.
I feel like the expression is a little more kind of dynamic.
Oh, I need to be able to
and
study the
fierce,
expression too.
and
Okay,
this
so
is
I need a
little more
person.
stability.
Let's look up Ariel.
So, for example,
Let's draw
a
Halle
lot
Berry.
of strong superheroes have a box shape to represent stability. And so she is trying to be stable and express this emotion of like, and I don't think it's best represented. It's not like, it's not calibrated.
Wow, finding a reference
over
pose is
here-
hard.
But over here, I feel like the story is told better. You know, you really feel that she
I like the
is
first picture
emoting
actually
that
more.
expression that she's
You guys can't see it at all.
Yeah, I
That's
feel like her pose
sorry.
is like definitely more exaggerated. It's like a much clearer read, which is good for like storytelling illustration.
right, sure. Too. The
Okay,
character
we're gonna
audience
skip a bit.
do the class.
Okay, let's find a good reference photo. So I want to draw a mermaid. I mean, I could just... I'm worried I'm going to pick a bad... What's your timestamp? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to put the link to the video and we can have it be like a watch-along thing. So let's start it at 11 minutes. And I will let you guys know when I'm going to hit play. Two famous Halle Berrys, yeah. So
That's it.
it's at 10:57 right now. Let me let it get to 11.
I really
Okay, I'm at exactly 11 minutes right now. Okay, I put the link to the video that I'm watching in chat, and when I hit play, this will be good practice for when I have to do my my horror movie watch along for stream, because I'm like nervous about that. I'm like, oh, what if I don't sync it up well enough? This is perfect. Okay. Does that mean though I should have it so you guys can't hear it? Would that be better? I don't know. No, I'll leave it so you guys can hear it, because then you can have that muted in case the timing is off. You can have the time thing in the screen also. Oh, wait. How do I do that? When you do the movie thing? Wait, what? How do I do? Huh? Like a timer? So if I... wait, I'm confused. So if I put a timer in... Can I make a timer source? Can't you crop it with OBS? Oh. I could, but we're not supposed to share anything from Chrome. You can make a timer and crop. Yeah, maybe I can make a timer in OBS. Can I do that? Let's see. OBS timer. Free countdown timer. What can I make it count up? Start OBS, turn the countdown. Oh no, I don't want a countdown. I want a timer. That's alright. We'll just sync it up at 11 minutes. Is everybody ready? And then we'll hit play, and I won't pause it anymore. Have you settled on a movie yet for the horror movie watch along? Not quite yet. I have a bunch of suggestions, but I haven't found the movie yet. What do I do if I need to pause the tutorial? Oh, I guess we ball. It's an art class. Teacher's not gonna pause for you if you ask them, unless you ask. And it's pre-recorded, so I have no way of asking. Also, probably for the best, you guys can't see my search because I'm looking at a lot of tatas right now. Oh my gosh. All right. Starting at 11 minutes in 3, 2, 1.
I love that hair. You know, it adds some nice kind of motion around the body. And so maybe we should study this face and give it a cool flair. Ooh.
Yeah, let's go with that 3/4 lighting. Yeah.
Ooh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, right now, off the top of my head, I'm looking at this shape here. You know, I'm really trying to understand these shapes here. And so let's just choose this reference and bring it into our canvas and study it.
Awesome.
All right. This
I
is the
still
one
need a
we're
reference.
going to be doing today.
I still need a reference. You didn't say go. I'm sorry. I'll go back because I need to pause anyway.
Front, but
okay, we're at 11 minutes. Let's find the reference first, and then we'll let it play. So, siren reference. I want to do this one. Her boobs out. Yep. God dang it. Give me something that's TOS. I mean, slay, but I can't draw. I can't show that. Are mermaids all topless? Is this a thing? Did I not know about this? Censor? How am I going to study my reference if it's censored? Wah. I was going to draw a mermaid. Okay, let's look up. Aerial live action pose. What makes a good reference? Oh, they need clothes underwater. That's a good point. Serina's chuckling is very funny. You know, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. This is a very bright photo. To search up swimmers, they'll have the same pose. Oh, swimmer reference. Ooh. Maybe we'll draw a swimmer. Oh, wow. No, they're not. Then it's not giving mermaid. It's not giving mermaid. I'm sorry. I want mermaid. You can then look at fishtails. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do is just combine them. I mean, this one's not like super bad. But you know, it's a portrait, not a full body anyway. Siren portrait. Portray. I spelled portrait wrong. Oh, well, this is way better. Okay. Now I can find a reference from this. Ooh, this one's really pretty. Ooh, I like this one. Oh, I like this one. This is from ArtStation. Okay, maybe if I credit it properly, it'll be okay to use as a reference. Oh, wow, there's a whole bunch now. Oh, these are beautiful. From the Emu. Oh, this is AI art. Oh. Does that mean I can use it as a reference? Does that mean I can use it as a reference? I'm just saying, I mean. Oh, it looks like Taylor Swift. Well, I'm gonna use this picture. Did you steal from that? Oh my god, we're gonna use this picture. Okay, we've got our reference. Here it is. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm gonna feel really bad if this isn't actually AR. I'm not making any claims, but their name is Emu AI art creator. So I'm just kind of assuming. Oh God, it's massive. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. So this is our reference. Could I not do a free transform? Oh, I saw it. So I used to Photoshop now. I'm like, how do I do this? Are you so big? Ah! Oh my God. No! Come on. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is also gonna be me learning Clip Studio Paint. What in the world? Okay, we're getting somewhere. It's actually not bad that I chose this canvas because now I can have this on the side while I create. I don't think you guys have ever actually seen me draw seriously, so now there's pressure on me to like do well. Would it be easier for me to be drawing? Yeah, it'd be easier for me on the right. Okay, we have our reference photo. Yay! I don't care if it looks nothing like the video. But anyway, everyone, here's the link. Once again, to the video that I'm watching. It's the way it's already 6:30. Oh my God, we have to hurry. Here's the link. Everyone go to exactly 11 minutes. I'm gonna count down and we're gonna unpause on go, okay? Don't Clip Studio have a reference? Oh. Ooh. I don't know how to do that. How to make reference window in Clip Studio. I mean, I don't mind just having it there.
Hey guys, in today's video,
Oh my God, he's in my left ear! Oh, he's in my
I'm
head.
going to show you how to pull up a reference window inside of Clip Studio Paint.
He's literally in my head. Oh my God. Theirs was complicated. Oh, okay, it's not worth it. All right, is everyone ready? Okay, remember, on go. So I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. And that's when you'll pause. So 3, 2, 1, go.
I really love that hair. You know, it adds some nice kind of motion around the body. And so maybe we should study this face and give it a cool flair. Ooh.
Yeah, looks good with that 3/4 lighting. Yeah.
Let's
Ooh,
go.
That's gorgeous. Yeah.
Not too much lighting on here, but you know what,
off
that's
my
fine.
head, I'm looking at this shape here. You know, I'm really.
Oh, he's looking at
kind of
shapes already. Where'd my pen go? Oh, here it
these
is.
shapes here. And so let's just choose this reference and
Oh.
bring it into our canvas
Woo!
and study it.
Awesome.
All right.
Oh, this'll be
This is
interesting.
the one we're going to be doing today.
Awesome.
I'm excited because this is a beautiful reference photo. This is from Rachel Bradley once again. And if you
This is
want
from
to see
Emu
the
AI
reference
art.
for packs, the link will be in the class packages. So I'm gonna cut to frame, and I think a lot of people just jump right in. You know, they just try
That would be
to
me.
start drawing, you know, without ever thinking. And
That's
I
me.
think you should take a quick minute to think about how you're going to approach it. For example, I think I'm going to start with the circle here and plot out the midline and the skull.
Whoa.
And so that's what's
Oh,
going
his
on in
is
my
like
brain right now. I'm not sure
straight
if I'm actually
on.
gonna do that
Oh
because
no,
there are
maybe I
lot
should have
of
found a
other
reference that
components
was
here.
straight on.
But I am going to play this as a golden
Oh
star.
no.
This is what I see. Ooh. And so these are the different concepts that is floating through my brain.
Ooh.
And whether I execute it or not,
I also kind of see that.
it's
Whoosh,
just good
whoosh.
thoughts for us to be conscious of. We have a billion thoughts that are running through our brain, but maybe I can plan for a wing. Maybe I can plan for a crown. It's just some basic concept thinking before we get started. Yeah.
Yeah, and when you mentioned before drawing like the midline through the head, would that be like kind of where the eyes sit, or what did you mean by that?
The midline is right here of the face. And so we all love kind of like symmetrical faces. And so I'm trying to map out the face as accurately as possible to the reference. But then I can change it if I want. So right now in my brain also, I might, you know, make this arc bigger.
Ooh.
I might make the smile like a little more like that, you know.
This should be interesting.
So you think like this early on, what changes you're gonna make versus like trying to capture a likeness and then, you know, changing it from there, right?
Yeah, so I think part of this exercise, when I'm looking at these references, I'm already planning what the piece is going to be at the end. Because, yes, we are studying from the reference, but also the challenge is to add your twist, right? And so I always think about what twist I might add and let that excite me. You know, we should always lead with things we feel best about. Like, oh, there should be a crown here. Oh, there should be a, ooh, that's kind of
I'm going to put a crown on mine.
So I'm already planning for what's going to be fun. And so if we have something to look
Oh
forward
my god,
to,
this freaking
the
drawing
journey
tablet is
will be
such a
even
different
more exciting.
experience.
So I'm just going to start plotting it out, you know. Start with the rough sketch of a circle for the skull.
Oh, we're
And then
starting.
I'm just gonna draw in
Don't worry about
my
this.
center point. Cool.
So do you recommend just kind of keeping it like the same size as your reference picture?
That is up to you, but I work best when it's like similar in ratio. Yeah. So I can like compare and contrast.
Well, this is an
I think the biggest
experience.
skill we can learn as artists is hand-eye coordination, because we
Yeah.
just spend our whole lives trying to practice to draw within our brain. You know, inside our brain is like super epic and cool.
Oh, this is
and
awkward.
I know a million of you are like,
Ugh.
the world can see within my brain. I like it's so epic in there, and so the more we practice angles.
Ooh, why is
Calling
drawing a
out and
circle so
analyzing,
difficult?
the better we get at hand-eye coordination with mileage.
Ugh, there.
So right now, I am just.
Well, that's not really a. It's more an oval.
That's something. That's
My
very
god,
important.
they've made so much progress
to
already. Oh
bring
no.
each other
Why
together.
am I struggling
I
so
love
much? I'm such a perfectionist.
drawing
Okay.
In angles, because they add structure to the face and to your drawing. You know,
Gosh, this is so freaking difficult for me for some reason.
this can easily be a nice curve, right? This can easily.
Oh,
be a
he's
nice
got
curve,
so many
but
lines
to
already.
simplify it
So am I. Okay.
by straight lines.
You look at the shadows.
Because
Ooh.
they'll help you
What is
plot
this?
out
Shadow?
anything that you've done.
Wait. His shadows make
And
much
do you
more
still do this
sense.
in your usual
Maybe
personal
AI
practice,
art
or
was
is
not
it
the
kind of
move.
a studying thing?
This
No.
is not a studying thing. This is something you get taught with in figure drawing. You know, when you're trying to map in space like the angle of shoulder to shoulder and trying to find that angle. This is a big skill that they teach you in figure drawing. So right now, I'm just gonna try and figure out the angles.
Man,
And I'm
I don't
using
know
a red
angles.
because it's vibrant,
Okay, well,
it's
when-
nice, and it's also the color of
Shadow
you
is
know,
here.
our inner blood.
Nice.
So I feel like I am mapping and I'm bringing it to life.
Why was tracing the shadow immensely easier than tracing the
you
draw
talk
line?
about, you know, comparing different angles. When you're studying from the reference photo, how do you kind of like determine how things line up?
I didn't intend to use AI art, but
Yeah,
it came
so
up and I
right
was
now
like, oh,
you're-
this looks
you're
nice. And then the
talking about
name was
comparing
just
different angles.
AI art
How
creator.
exactly, like, if someone's like an absolute beginner, you know,
Yeah.
how would they do that? What are you thinking of? Because here you're kind of like
This isn't
dropping
really
plumb
shaping.
lines
It feels
there
more like
and
I'm
seeing
tracing.
What,
What am I
lines
shaping?
up in your reference picture, right?
Right. I am approaching the easiest angles first, the big angle, which
Oh.
is probably this angle.
Man, I
this
should have picked the
shadow
photo that
angle,
was
cheek
straight
angle
on.
here, this nose angle here. So I'm plotting the big angles that I can kind of put in, the big picture, and then all the little ones will align.
This doesn't look right.
So I would
something looks
probably
off
draw
here,
this
and I
line
can't
next.
figure out what it. I wonder if
This
it's my
line, which I'm doing
oval.
right now.
I think my oval's too
I was trying
big.
to plot out this line here, and then shoulder to shoulder, right? Shoulder to shoulder like that. I really like these two lines here.
Oh my god, he's so far ahead. Wait for me! Wait for me! Wait!
So I was off.
Okay, let's put the bottom of the chin. Let's put the chin.
Like that.
That's what he has so far. He also has everything else. Okay.
And then angle of the jaw,
You know what? I could just fix it. I just need to get something on the canvas now.
much more accurate.
Okay.
Yeah, so
not
you're
quite where the
only
ear
just,
is.
You know, plotting the angles you see. You're straight up like taking two places that might not even connect, and then kind of like
Oh
seeing how
my
they
god.
would
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
interact.
I'm looking at the composition of.
Don't worry about it. We're working on it.
Kind of like
Pause if you need. No, we're not pausing. I went through so much to get everyone synced up. Why is... What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, you know,
I should have just used my iPad, but I didn't feel like setting it up.
Don't draw what you know, draw what you see.
Correct. That's a great point. So right
We're
now,
just gonna keep shaping it. We're just gonna shape out something.
Yeah, and this is a great skill to learn because it will help you later with your own personal work to simplify your anatomy, your shapes into just big angles and shapes.
He's not. Did he really just say it'll simplify your shapes into shapes? Are you kidding me?
For this piece here, because you were talking about adding your own personal.
Also, no
flair,
shade
do
to
you
this
mean,
guy.
You know,
I'm just
drawing her
frustrated.
exactly like in your style.
I think that's really up to you. I think I'm going to approach it whether, like, I'm going to try to
Can I
capture the
rotate
essence of it,
this?
which is the beautiful lighting and the likeness of her face, and then try to add some of my own kind of elements to it. And
I'm looking at...
I don't know what
So that's what's
color I'm
wrong.
at. I'm just trying
It's
to
just like
capture the essence of
everything.
likeness. For example, the Mona Lisa emotion. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For artists who are beginning, you know, how much do you think they should focus on doing this assignment to be uniquely their style versus like?
They've made so much happen already. No.
I think it should be 75% trying to copy what you see. First.
75. Oh, I
beginner,
never follow
the
references.
best skill you can learn is hand-eye coordination and muscle memory.
Yeah, you think?
Try to train your hand to do what your brain tells you. And so, for an absolute beginner, I would say, 75% trying to copy exactly what you see, and then 25% is your own flair. And then that gets adjusts as you kind of progress into your journey.
Okay, so there's the eye.
I feel like
Let's drag this cheek
right
down.
here. Yeah, I'm looking at kind of...
Don't worry about what's going on with the chin, okay?
So I might add that in now.
I'm gonna fix it.
You usually just kind of like block in shapes as triangles. Are you like looking for the shape specifically to put in there?
Yeah, so I'm basically trying to look at the angles and the different pockets.
Okay.
This is a cool pocket.
You don't need to be You don't need to be
simplify
perfect. You're learning.
everything
I
into
want to be
five
perfect. I want to be perfect at everything. This is why I could never get into art, because I can't stand being bad at something.
I've seen a lot of patrons asking about how to learn the
But it would
planes
be
of the
fun.
face, especially for more stylized works that you do.
Yeah, we'll definitely tackle that in the later months.
Let's just... Okay, so
with
he said shapes. I'm making shapes.
Sweet.
Should be exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now with the first, class of the boot camp, I want to teach people how to accurately look at a drawing, analyze it, and simplify it. And then we can have all your fun later.
Not all of it. We'll have fun today.
Oh, no.
All the fun today.
No, we need to like disperse that fun.
What?
Okay.
We need to like disperse the fun.
Disperse
Okay,
the fun.
you know
It
what?
can all
I
be
think this
It's all fun,
eye
yeah.
is
It's all
not
fun.
big enough.
We're saying the same
Oh
thing. It's
dear.
okay.
Some horrifying things are happening right now.
People realize this process, like, oh, I wish I had all my foundations done, and then I can do whatever I want. But honestly,
Let's shape out the hair.
some of my
Cut
favorite
this.
work is through studies. Like the Mona Lisa was such a thrilling experience to study and then add my own flair, and that's why I added this assignment. Because it's really fun. It's like both a study, you learn a lot, and you get to treat it like a personal piece.
Yeah.
Let's just...
Like Ross mentioned before, we're going to be providing the link to all
said
of
shape,
these
but,
reference
like,
packs and all these
what is there to
submissions that you can
shape?
purchase from
Oh my gosh.
her Gumroad
Oh my
there.
gosh. Oh my
So
gosh.
if
Okay.
you want to like grab the same photo Ross is doing and kind of follow along, try what he's doing, see if you can.
Maybe
kind
that
of,
would have
like,
been a good
fit
idea, huh?
Ross's mindset. You're totally welcome to do that.
That probably would have been a good idea.
Yeah, right now I feel pretty confident with how it's looking, how it's going. I feel like I'm accurately...
Yeah, I'm very confident
to
as
the best of my
well.
ability, simplifying the reference photo. Right now I'm going to draw this kind of straight arm. And I learned this in
Well,
animation class.
she was an artist. When she's an artist?
Dynamic and then the structure. So I plan later to make the hair super curvy and then make the arm here.
Speaking of
super
curvy,
I'm planning for that.
Help.
So at this stage with this image, how much are you thinking about capturing like her exact likeness, so it's like recognizable as her?
I think I'm going to stylize that part a little bit. You know, I have my own style, and a lot of people always ask, like, oh, my art style, how do I find my art style? And to be honest, art style just comes from things that you like. You know, if you like anime influences will affect your work. If you like concept art influences will affect your work. For me, I love both. So a lot of my artwork feels like concept art Japanese.
Sorry, I meant to mute and I missed.
And so I will.
Not one person care at all about that. Wait, what?
For right now, I'm still in
Listen.
study mode. I'm trying to study the lips here.
She's got a little bit of a
really
hunchback.
luscious
We love her
lips.
though. We love
So,
her.
I'm looking at the shadow
Thank you.
here, and putting in the shadow.
What's different?
This is a great
Okay,
great
so
point
she needs more chin.
about how to draw. We
We need more chin.
want to plot out the shadows. Usually
Man.
when you draw the lines, you know,
Man.
boop, boop, boop. We're just kind of drawing the dark points.
I need to carve
of
this
the
out.
face. And so instead
I
of
don't. I know
drawing
I could
the
use a
full
smaller
lip
eraser, but I'm
here,
lazy.
I kind of just plot in the shadow shape. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Human
he's.
brains are really smart. If you just put in some information, your brain will kind of like fill in the blanks and finish the rest of it.
Right.
Right.
This is a great angle here.
Her philtrum is so small.
So,
Oh, she's got that youthful glow.
So I feel like some of the
I'm
beginners
miserable.
in the
I don't know
course
what to
might not
do.
know the concepts like grouping shapes.
It's getting so much
What
worse.
is that?
Does your tablet have a
so
scroll
grouping
wheel?
shapes.
Mine does. Just
See
asking.
all these
No, it's got a few
shapes I just
buttons,
made over here?
but
Imagine
it doesn't have a
if we
scroll wheel.
just
No.
Grouped it.
Just make a horror
into
piece.
one
At this
big
point,
And so
it
the
basically
best thing
is.
I've learned in my art career is light shapes and shadow shapes. That's all you need to know.
her
You can
eyebrows are
identify
so like
the light shapes
detailed.
and the shadow shapes.
Mm.
You will make your
Okay,
painting.
so this
look
part comes down to
really
the
great
nose.
through doing very little. Yeah.
It's kind of shaping out. Listen.
Yeah, I've been
listen.
looking through a lot of the first
Working on
assignments that the patrons have submitted, and there are a
Ooh.
lot of them, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And that was one consistent thing that I saw in quite a few. Is
We're
that,
just
not having
See, big
any
brain stats having
really
trouble drawing your pretty
sharp
lady. Time to draw a
shadows
gross
in the
lady.
figures.
No, literally.
So there's a kind of like
I have no idea
a
what's going
confidence
on
that
with her
comes from the
hair.
dark shadows, and that really helps.
I
show the
don't
form.
use an AIR for
Especially if it
reference.
comes from
It's not
anime
worth it.
influences, They like only do like the shadow like under the neck and like the corners of the face. And lighten it, and studying it from photos like this will really help you understand.
So her hair's
where
supposed to be
shadows
floating.
kind of occur naturally.
Definitely. Definitely.
Okay. So we
So
need
right
the
now, I
general
think it's
direction to
looking
go.
great. You know, I am picking and choosing where I'm accenting, and this is
I like
a
it.
drawing technique that you'll learn over time. But basically, deepest parts of the shadows and what's gonna bring out the form is where I'm choosing to spend my time.
Oh my God.
So
Help.
you know, I'm going to spend my time down here.
I'm just gonna shape out my own hair. I can't.
Try your
This
best
reference,
to
I just can't.
communicate. Drawing at the end of the day is communication.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to communicate.
Even at this stage here, are you thinking of like focal point and like?
Not yet. No.
They have so much going
I
on.
think
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
trying to study the reference.
Wait. This is not how I thought this would be
People get
going. I
sometimes
was
so
like, I'm gonna
excited,
learn
you know,
so
and like,
much.
oh my gosh, I get to add my own flavor right now. Like,
Okay,
I think
let's fix this.
patience is the name of the game.
Let's fix the face.
The better your beginning phase is, the drawing, the better that the more fun you'll have in the later stages.
Yeah.
Well, this makes it look like she's not turning.
Even if it's stylized, just drawing from reference here and there and drawing realistically will really help you with stylizing things later.
Okay, let's get
You
some
gotta
shadows
learn.
in.
You can walk before you run. So.
Map out some shadows.
Yeah, do
So this is gonna be a
both, but-
shadow.
Yeah.
So right now, I love this contrast here. I'm looking at the contrast. I'm looking to communicate that. So
I don't understand this shadow.
Map
Don't
out.
use AIR. I'm so miserable right now. I was like, let's give it a purpose. Nope.
So what's your goal in this?
Not even good for
Are you just gonna
referencing.
try to like block in all the shadows as well, or are you just sketching?
I think I am communicating the study. And so I am trying to accurately copy the reference through shapes, through light, like through two tones, light and shadow.
The song sounds familiar.
So I'm gonna block in.
Oh, it's not the song. It kind of sounds like it, but kind of doesn't.
It's looking really great.
I do want to say you could have a human at this pose without any of the fluff and it'd be easier. I mean, yeah. I think I'm just gonna...
What I really like about this assignment is that...
I'm just gonna go for it. I picked the bad reference, and you know what? That's fine.
You don't have to be a slave to the reference, because a lot of times it gets really discouraging if it's just suddenly not looking like the same person you're drawing. But yeah, if you know from the beginning, hey, I'm not gonna have it exactly look like
this part out a little bit.
It makes it easier to keep going.
Well, this... I'm just putting stuff down to remember.
Later, like master copies, where we will try to mimic the artist, but I think this exercise studying the reference and then adding your own flair. So I think that's the fun part. That's why I love doing this. It's because of the fun factor.
I don't know what to say at this point. I'm like, there's just this
little fun things to do.
Like add flower, their capes or wings or something. Yeah. I'm trying not to.
Okay, her boobs don't look right. There's something wrong about this.
And so I'm just kind of working on kind of plotting out the light and shadow.
We need gravity, thank you.
Trying to spend, sometimes even add a time limit for yourself, you know? This hour here is going to be spent on plotting, and then I can have fun. And so
her jawline, her jaw is so... Her
I've
collarbone
done
is so defined.
And so I'm
even his plan is throwing you to the deep end, no, literally.
And setting my own time limit. Yeah, note that I'm just using one round brush right now. That's all you need. No fancy brushes.
No excuses, guys. All programs got a round brush.
Okay, I don't think I went far enough.
That's true.
Down.
Some people are drawing on their iPad. Some people
I wish I was on my iPad. This would be infinitely easier. Well, not that much easier. I'm not like an artist, but still.
Yeah. And that's one thing we were trying to focus on too, is just not having this course be Photoshop exclusive.
Right. But I am using Photoshop here, but you can use any program for the boot camp.
You could draw with Photoshop? I gotta be using Photoshop?
Foundation, essential skills.
Yeah.
Cool. Right now, I'm looking at this beautiful kind of curve out, you know, like that. And so I'm kind of planning for that almost.
Okay. Her neck isn't long enough.
If you guys see something you like in the picture, like exaggerate it, really like sell it.
Right. And so that's going to be part of my flair later. I'm going to give it some beautiful wavy hair. Like I love all this. So we call it juice.
Excuse me?
In the art world, in the concept
imagine
art world.
being an artist is like, I love your juice. Oh, God. No!
Is that what it's called in the concept art world, or do you just call it that?
Oh my God, he's doing so much more all of a sudden.
My teacher called it juice, and then I started calling it juice, and then I told it to my pro friend. They started calling it juice, and so it just kind of became the term.
So in other words, you made it part of the concept art.
Okay, let's start cleaning up the lines a little bit.
Wow, that's a flex. Okay.
Not even.
Adding his own vocabulary.
Whatever.
Because they're starting to add like values and stuff, and I'm not ready. Wait, it's coming all happening so fast.
I'm carefully
brushing it. Yeah, okay.
it out,
Okay, round
trying to
brush.
Study the reference. We can always keep learning, and so I am practicing my hand-eye coordination. That's the most important skill. Imagine if we were human printers, like Kim Jong-ji, right? He can literally draw anything. He has so much hand-eye coordination practice.
Yeah, that guy is amazing. If you guys don't know him, Kim Jong-gi, he can like draw a room full of people from like the top corner, and just in pen, no mistakes, got all the perspective right first time. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Note that I'm
We're
not
getting
trying
somewhere.
any fancy edges yet. I'm still bringing it down into straight line, light shadow. No fancy tricks yet.
Of course.
How
I would
long do you think
never.
is, like a good time to spend on a sketch just for studying? Is like quick sketch better or a long time?
Okay,
For
let's
this
see.
phase I'm doing, I would say 30 minutes to an hour. It really depends. But for me, I feel
Wait,
like
what?
any
Delicious
more
juice
than
doing
that
it.
will have diminishing returns. It's like then you're noodling at that point. You're not doing the exercise where you're kind of practicing anymore.
What do you mean by noodling?
Like you're working on the same areas but you're not progressing the piece. You're staying still and doing nothing. But making strokes down on the paper that doesn't mean much.
Okay. Whatever you say. This would all be shaded.
Cool. Yeah, I'm looking at this area right now and trying to get that angle.
How do you know when you're done with a sketch like this and ready to move it to the next stage?
I think once you feel comfortable that, you know what, I've captured it and I feel ready. It is a feeling. And so that feeling comes with mileage and experience. And so right now I have a bit more to go. I'm going to fill in the hair. I'm going to work on the
At this
eyes,
point,
and
I'm
the
going
mouth
for
a little
it.
bit more.
I'm trying to map this out as
And
much
then
as I can.
So right now I'm going to practice these lips a little bit.
Actually, yeah, I can move it now.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty happy so far. Part of this exercise is to help you guys.
This actually looks kind of cool for some reason.
this
I know it
can
shouldn't, but it looks a
go
little
like this.
cool. Okay, so
It
she
can
kind of
have
has like
curved
a
out motion.
got some
but I
shadowing
kinda
around
simplified it
here as
into a straight
well,
line.
because there's like stuff surrounding her.
So
You know what? I'm
look at
doing
your
it.
reference
I'm
and try
doing
your
it.
best to
Okay, listen.
simplify any
He
angle
said to simplify everything.
that you can.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So this should be
When you say
shaded as well,
simplify,
right? Up
do you
here?
mean just like drawing
up here?
in as few shapes as possible, and
Correct.
stylizing, or what?
Yeah, kind of looking
I
at
think we should
because the human face
I
and
need to-
anatomy
I need to
is so
fill out
complex.
this-
There's so
What's it called?
like much curve going.
I already
down
forgot.
because, you have
Filter.
this curve,
That's what it's
but
called.
the top of the eye goes like that, and then you have like that, and so there's so many subtle curves. But I'm trying my best to simplify it to
We could
have
shade a
it
little bit
kind of
down
like a
here.
more like a
extra.
roadmap and not a copy.
This is kind of cool. Why am I having so much fun with
I
this?
notice the difference also. Just sketching in red is just so much more like pleasing to the eye.
Yeah,
Just black feels very like Copic or Prismacolor marker like.
right. That's why I love
So I
sketching
guess-
with a color.
You try that.
Now we
Looking at it,
can
I'm like,
start-
wow, my sketches look very boring now.
Shading in
Deep part right
something.
here.
So rather than like going
So are
with
you
the
trying
sharp
to like
pens,
connect,
just
like
shade
keep
it.
the shadows connected to each other? Because I just noticed like you're connecting the shadow of her neck to the shadow of the hair. Are you just trying to like connect all like the dark shadows together? Is that,
not
like,
loving
part
this
of the grouping
collarbone,
of
but whatever.
shapes?
Yeah, I'm squinting, right? Squinting is your best friend, and this is a.
I think her lips are
shadow
too
shape
high.
here, and I'm just trying to group it together.
Oh. Yeah.
How do you balance between
This is
what
a
you're
little
drawing
awkward,
like
but
line art and what you're drawing as shapes that are actually there?
wait,
Like,
no.
For example,
Mm.
like that line.
We'll leave it
of
there.
her
I can
chin doesn't actually exist because it's like an outline.
Start
but like the
moving
shadows
things.
around the nose does. Yeah, because like the line on her neck, there's not actually like
Oh,
an
this
outline
thing.
in real life.
Mhm.
But then other parts, it's like where the shadow meets. You have like a balance of it though.
There is a shadow
I think
here.
that's from experience through communication again. Like I want to communicate that neck is there, and so I'm just going to draw that and
This
enunciate
as
it,
well.
and throw. So that part of the that's part of the community.
Your piece looks so nice. Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
it's like what do you want to pull out the rest?
I should have used the same reference photo as him, but then it would have been easy to compare it. And I would have been like, no, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Oh, okay, we're moving on to eye detailing. So at what point can I like just
Yeah?
completely
Yeah.
start?
I like how you keep like increasing the darkness and saturation to really
Yeah.
like, pop out certain areas.
Yep. that's something you'll learn because we all love accents. You know, we all love highlights and deep shadows and some color dodge. So that's kind of like the areas that I'm kind of making it more saturated, more darker, are just accents.
I'll go ahead, start adding my
So,
own
for
stuff
example,
anyway.
this
Anytime I'm sketching eyes, I like to
lip
put like a little
accent, I
highlight.
love
Why is it
adding.
doing that?
It looks very raw. As soon as you put that in, I'm like, yeah, I've seen that in
Yeah,
your
yeah,
work.
you've seen that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna zoom in a bit.
Do you recommend for artists who are doing this assignment just to kind of start like what you are with blocking in with like a lighter value?
I like to
and
put a
then
little bit of highlight right
keep
there.
consistently like going over it and like making certain parts pop more?
Yeah.
When you feel
definitely.
comfy about
think
what you
kind of,
did, I know, I kind of like it. It's kind of
and go from there.
cute.
I think sometimes people get
Considering my
scared
art skill,
about
this is
having,
kind of
like, oh,
cute.
where do I start? What do I do? As long as you start to get a rhythm.
So I need to try to get some more detailing. Oh, she's got like a
just
huge
start
shadow
flowing,
right here on her
and
arm.
You can kind of gauge what you want to add.
I guess let's try to
But
like.
I just started, remember, with simple straight lines, and then I started adding the tones.
I don't know what this shadow is, but she's got it, so I'm adding it. Then again,
Yeah, and is
I
this
don't know
all
if
still
I
on
want
one
to trust this reference.
This is all on one
I
line.
think we're gonna just go from that.
Simple, everybody.
Nice and simple.
Just like real painting.
Mm-hmm. Me just like waiting for them to like let me move
Yeah,
on from
human
this because I
face,
don't know what
like,
else I
you
could
can
put
read
on here.
emotion and
I guess I
everything
could
so
start
well,
going back
so
in and try to add some more detailing.
trying my best
Mm-hmm.
to think about what my flair is going to be. You know, what kind of emotion I want to give.
My flair is she's no longer a siren because I give up and she's just gonna be a regular girl with puffy hair. Yeah. I think, yeah,
I have some
I
questions here from some of the patrons.
Yeah.
Let
grab
me
this.
Find a good one.
Can I push this? Does it have
Here's one
to
from
move
Verdant
entirely?
Changer asked, is there a specific method you are using for portraits when you started learning? For example,
How do
the
I-
Loomis method?
Is there a liquefy tool in
For
this?
me, yeah, I work best with light and shadow. I think I overemphasize that, but that's so important. That's what I learned from my mentor, Jamie Jones, growing up. He just says, think about your illustration, right? Think about any picture, any illustration as a puzzle, a composition of shapes. There's just
before.
light shapes and shadow shapes. And so it helps me kind of
That's a little
think about
better.
when you light a portrait, which light shapes are going to pop out and which shadow shapes are going to form.
Okay, let's just like a highlight now.
I just kind of plot that onto the canvas.
So you don't use any kind of systems. I don't know if like how familiar you are with like the Loomis method, where you have like the ball, you draw the
Right.
ball, then you cut the sides off,
Yeah.
and then you draw the different.
It's a
you
little
bend it down
wonky,
and
but
draw
you know
different
what?
lines. Like a
Whatever.
very like systematic 3D approach.
It's just very clean all of a sudden.
I
I'm
think
gonna
we
just
might
like.
learn that in the portrait package. But for me, when I first started,
Go over it again.
I think I did a lot of these. I
Start
did
cleaning this up a
circle,
little bit.
and then I drew the center point, and I drew the cross point, and then I just started connecting them. And then you get. You see that?
Yeah.
And then oh, this is the nose, right? Yeah, and so I did a lot of these. Ooh, that's cool.
And those kind of like hatch marks there kind of show where it turns and tips in space.
Correct. Yeah. And so we'll definitely do a lot of fast heads, you know? Fast heads in later boot camp. It's literally just practicing how it falls into
I feel like
place.
these eyebrows look so blocky.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, the eyebrow.
Hmm.
It just starts to form, but
Maybe I
always
should
love
stick
starting
to
with
what I
the
had.
center. It just really helps me.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of artists, like myself included, when I was beginning,
no.
was like looking for like that formula.
I guess I
that
should save it,
artists
huh?
have. Everyone has a different way of drawing the base under the figure.
Right.
You could just call it, I don't even know.
But yeah, I guess it just comes down to mileage.
It really does, and that's why you guys should do your optional homework.
Not
Say
the
optional
homework.
loosely.
Right.
The only reason
Loosely.
is not mandatory is just because there's no way on earth we would be able to grade all of them. So we
Oh
have
my
to
god,
say
could you
it's optional.
imagine? Could you imagine?
Nice. This is looking like a great portrait so far.
Yeah.
Right now, I realize.
You know what? You know what? This isn't terrible. This really isn't that bad. It's really not that bad.
Really focused on trying to practice your hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, I'm
and
trying. Trust me.
simplifying your reference in straight lines and simple tones, simple shapes.
It's the opposite of bad. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly.
Squint and kind of look back between the two really quickly, and that's where he's really easy to see like if the shapes are working, if they're the same.
Squinting with contacts on is a very interesting experience for some reason. If you squint, but like with your eyes completely closed, it looks really good.
Yeah, I'm really excited to start with this. You know, I think
this is just what we're starting with. This is just what we're starting with.
Like kind of see me go through this kind of this assignment, and they were excited for me to teach as well.
How did you decide to make this the first assignment?
Our homework never ends. No, literally.
Very natural.
At this point,
one of my old friends.
I guess we do need a bit of this.
This is something you should
overall shadow
teach to people because one, you learn so much from it, and two, you get to add your own artistic flair to it. And I'm
at this point, am I really using the reference anymore?
To teach it as my first class. It's because it.
I feel like I'm using his reference more than I'm using this one. I think my eyes are too high up.
Nice.
The whole face just feels generally too high up. You know what? It's a different angle now.
Very nice.
Very nice. You know what? He's the art teacher. Of course his reference is going to look amazing. This is mine, and I like it.
So if some of you guys feel a little confused or overwhelmed, that's okay. This isn't the only time you're touching on portraits.
Yeah.
Let's just get your feet wet, have some fun, get in the right direction.
Me just sitting here waiting for him to finish his freaking... He's just making it better and better. Am I supposed to be doing that? Okay.
Yes. It's literally...
No, he said yes. Okay.
Tons of time. Like 10,000 hours to get good at something, and that's definitely true. It comes down to muscle memory. Like, me and you and all the artists aren't born with any, superior equipment. We weren't born with a tablet in our hands. It's
do another
all just
portrait.
Muscle memory.
I think I'm making it worse.
Let
me leave that.
Our muscles to kind of be accustomed to create.
I need a proper brush though to do like curls.
Yeah, something really inspiring.
Can't really use a round brush for curls.
Is that like you're like the level you're at right now, like Rembrandt was at one point in his life.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, really? Me too? Even me?
No.
I love that.
Okay, let's just get some general.
Right now I'm looking at
direction.
This shape. And so
I don't want to be chasing things for like no reason though. I feel like I'm chasing things for no reason now.
Hey guys, the name of the game here is simplification, light shadow shapes. Light shape shadow shapes. Nothing fancy.
Yes.
Gotta
follow.
walk before you can run.
Well, I'm tumbling. I am falling down the stairs, but don't worry. When I get to the bottom, I'll grab a couple band-aids and I'll start running. I mean walking.
Yeah, I'm always afraid when I'm simplifying the face is that because like that little smirk that she has on the left side of her cheek, I'm always afraid to plot that because those wrinkle lines from like the end of the mouth to the nose can like easily age them. So I'm always like afraid of like what information to include, what not to.
Are you doing a rough sketch? I'm gonna do as far as this tutorial will take me. I'm trying. I really want to be like, I want to be good at art. I really do. I hate being bad at things. I can never learn a new skill because I won't give myself the patience to be bad at it first before I can get better.
We'll definitely learn that in the portrait. But you can tell here that this is a soft edge, right? And this is more hard.
How do you know?
So, for example, this edge.
Me looking at the shadow edges that look exactly the same in this video.
And one thing you want to do.
They're literally the exact same. Like, how do you
really exaggerate your edges? It's going to make it feel more purposeful. That's what I learned from
I'm trying.
If an edge is soft, make it even softer. So I'm going to exaggerate the soft edge.
His sketch looks like a fully like illustrated piece. Like what?
Is that if it's like a form turning away, it's a soft edge, but if it's a cast shadow, it's like a hard edge, right?
Correct.
But like what? What do I do now? Okay, you know, let's try to shape some things out a little
right
bit better.
now, I'm
So the
starting
ear,
to plot artistically, you know. This
I think
can
the ear is in the wrong spot.
be all soft, and
I think the ear needs to be
this
back
is
more.
where all the detail and sharpness is.
Because when I look at this,
What do
the
you mean by
neck
detail and sharpness, like sharp edges.
is
Yeah,
like
sharp
coming
edges,
from the
all
ear.
the detail of your
Maybe that
drawing,
means the
you
ear
know,
is too
and
far
this one can get
backwards.
lost in
No, the
oblivion,
eyes and the ears are way too far, way too close.
similar to our
I need
reference
to make this.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see everyone's take.
Totally.
Oh,
They
you don't
can
want to
choose
see
a
it.
reference
You did not
photo,
want to
and
see it.
then they
Don't be
get
too
to add their
excited,
own
Roz.
Yeah.
You don't know what's about to
I would
happen.
say, like, I really hope people definitely like challenge themselves with different lighting because it does take a certain
I'm
amount
trying.
of confidence to plot like the shadow of a nose, like in your picture there, across the face. I'm always like afraid to like cover the face up with a nose shadow because I feel like it's gonna make the nose look big or something.
Yeah.
But
I
if
just,
it's
I
there,
just,
it's
I
how it is
just.
in real life, and your mind will recognize that.
Definitely.
Okay. If we're not looking at detailing, I think I've got a pretty good figure.
So far.
Yeah.
At this point, I kind of want to just go off of this
Don't
and
worry,
not look
guys.
at the reference
if you guys
too
are
much.
new to portraits, we will have a portrait class. The name of the game here is just try your best to capture your reference.
Yeah, he's really going in on this
Right.
sketch. Can we move on, please? Stop! I don't want to play this game anymore. Are you kidding me?
So
I mean,
at this
no
point
hate,
here,
no
are
hate.
you
Literally
just,
do what you
go
gotta
there
do, but like, I want to
blindly,
move
looking and
on.
Turning away.
But I can't
Yeah,
skip it because
right now-
everyone's linked up with me right now.
Already, right? I'm starting to see what I'm trying to do. And so
I'm
I am
also seeing what
kind
you're
of,
trying to do.
not
I guess,
wrapping up,
you know
but
what, maybe
more
I should be doing what he's doing and
finalizing my drawing.
getting
It's
rid
like-
of some of these lines.
If you think of it like a race, right?
Mhm.
You've done all this, and now you're just trying to get to the end. And that's what I've done. You know, I've felt like I've gotten the big shapes out, and now I'm just trying to close out the race. Got it. So I can keep doing this.
Suppose I could have done this before I went in with the round brush, but whatever.
I plan to add a flare, so it's gonna be like this, then add a flare.
I see.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
start
so
cleaning
I'm
these
kind of
lines.
Kind of mapping my end of the race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, for example, you know, I don't really like this area yet, so I will refine that. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's so scary. Why does she look like that?
And just try to close out and end it.
Okay, that's better. It's better.
So just the next step after this one would be painting on top of this?
Yeah, so I will turn this as a multiply layer, or we'll see, you know? We'll see how we add our flare.
Cool.
I think it varies from piece to piece.
Why does
but
it-
We will definitely
Every time I put my eraser down,
that
it like
bridge
kind of
right there.
moves
We're not
around a
done with
little
this
bit.
race yet.
Right.
We're gonna
It's fucking
complete
annoying.
this objective, and then we'll move to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Yeah. How
Oh,
often do
no!
you recommend like artists
Oh,
and art students do assignments?
Oh
like
no,
this?
no, no! Why is her eye open
I
so
love doing
wide?
it at least once a month, you know?
Okay, there we go. We fixed
Because
it.
You
We
honestly
fixed it.
do get a personal piece out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
This
you
one is
are
not wide
studying
enough.
and you can turn it to anything you want, you know? Maybe I can, you know, I feel like I'm
She
going
giving
back
us a
to
stank
these
eye? No, literally.
rings or a crown, you know, that's kind of my go-to.
Oop.
You can literally turn this into anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
it's nice too because if you're like adding your own, you know, additional elements to it, you could put it in a portfolio if it's not like,
Exactly.
recognizable as.
There's
it
so
is,
much
right.
going on. There's so much wrong going on.
It's just
Okay, let's define
trying
that
to be
Cupid's bow. Although I actually like
as
a softer
careful
Cupid's bow, just
as
my
I
personal
can.
preference.
with the plotting.
Everyone's always like, I want to get a
Turn
deep
down the
Cupid's
brush.
bow. And I'm like, I really like the way a soft Cupid's bow looks. I
brush
think
heights.
soft. I mean, obviously both are beautiful, but I think soft Cupid's bows are so cute. I'm just gonna erase all of this actually. Let's just start carving some things out. Yeah. This
Nice.
music, it's so Disney.
together,
Is
yeah.
this Disney music? I would
think,
cry if he
I
did
can
that to
bring
me.
This edge back in a little bit.
Mhm.
Give it
This
that.
better not be Disney music. I would feel
This
so
a little bit
betrayed.
Like a nice version of Lust from Full Metal Alchemist.
My favorite anime.
Oh my god, they whispering. They whispering. Free ASMR?
Cool.
You know what? It's starting to look better now that it's cleaned up.
Soften this edge.
So I'm just gonna like,
You know, because I'm just gonna repeat concepts here.
I'm gonna redo this shadow here. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like I'm not really following a tutorial anymore. Like, he's gone off and done his own thing.
The Patreon community is like a bunch of like students and professionals and even some art teachers and
Right. It's like a variety of
just need to carve out the
so
good
we can
lines.
see all the different, you know, minds.
It's getting
and
better.
skill
Okay,
levels.
okay. So now I can move the mouth easier.
And
So before
I
it was,
think
like, surrounded by a
what's
bunch of
super cool about the
shadowing.
digital art bootcamp, I see a lot of comments saying, "Oh, I've been
Oh, okay.
wanting to get off my butt."
Oh, okay.
And finally, like draw something. And the
No,
bootcamp
that makes
was
it
a
look
perfect
older.
Kind of a
I think this is fine. Maybe it's the
stepping
chin
stone
that's
for them to
bothering
get off
me.
the butt. Which is perfect, you know.
We will revisit the eyes. Don't worry about it. Listen. Right now, I'm just trying to shape
Right now,
everything
when I
out.
squint, you know, the top of the eye blends in into the eye a little more, so I'm trying to capture that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. When you guys do the assignment for this, take a look at the channels on our Discord outside of the Patreon only channel. There's one for kind of like posting your work in progress. There's one for art critiques where you can go on there, critique on other artists' work and have them critique on yours. And because those aren't Patreon exclusive, but you can definitely like get plugged into the community, and there's some great resources there.
Okay. I just feel like her mouth
Yeah,
is
I think
too high
sometimes
up.
People just like
I don't know
to
what it
stay
is.
in the Patreon only.
Yeah, we get it. You're also VIP, but you know there's great people elsewhere.
You know, maybe
Plenty of fish in the
this
Discord sea.
Yes.
this part will help make her mouth look a little lower.
Yeah. Note that right now, I basically use two brush, a round brush and an
I'm gonna
airbrush.
fix up.
Kind of all you need at this point.
He did use an airbrush. I missed that
What's
part.
smart right now, that neck shape is too bright. You know, so I'm gonna tone that.
We are
down.
doing a lot. Remember before when they said like,
Now,
oh,
you know,
only
we've
spend like 30
done
minutes on
so
your
much
sketch.
on the race that we can start to kind of nitpick and perfect, polish. And I'm gonna flip my canvas.
Well,
There
I'm
is no true hotkey, and so I set mine to like.
Oh no.
Shift F.
How do you flip it? How do you flip
So,
it?
flipping your canvas is so important for us to get a fresh start. You know, we spent over 44 minutes on this drawing already.
Put it back.
And so me flipping my canvas, I haven't seen my art at this angle.
Don't worry about that part.
And so right now, I am going to kind of fix all the proportion issues that I see.
Okay, so now I can go back in with my.
Yeah, I know. Like for
Round
traditional
brush.
artists of old, they would have them hold their pictures up to a mirror.
Yeah, definitely. To try to get your, you know, your mistakes on a fresh eye. I think it's just
So
so
now
important
I
to
can-
have a fresh look.
Yeah, ideally, whenever you do a big piece, like waiting and then looking at it again several hours later helps.
I feel like I'm making it worse now. Let's go back. Give her lips back. I like the lips that I had. We're still gonna clean up that jaw. Yeah. So clear the jaw, and now I can go back in here.
Nice.
Okay, I like those lips better.
Yeah, it's definitely getting there. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yep.
excited to
For sure.
add the flair. Now I'm getting excited. I want to finish this race, but to be patient, you know, I'm gonna carry this through.
I feel like a lot of artists do that. Though. They just like save the best for last.
Right.
No. Okay. Is chat also drawing? I'm not really sure. We synced up the video at the beginning, so we would all know where I was in the video. But
Yeah, and you said
I
it
think
was
some
all
people
the
are
60
drawing.
brushes, right?
Yeah, airbrush and round brush. You don't need anything fancy.
Yeah, like the advanced brush and all that's cool though, but yeah, y'all. The artist is the artist. The brushes are
I
the
guess
brushes.
I could be using an airbrush right now to make my shadow edges a little
You know, I'm a
harsher.
fan. do.
I hate
any of
this.
designs
The
here.
freaking
So
inspirational
right now,
music is
since
making
I
me
know I'm about
angry.
to start
Why?
the
What issues
and
do I have? I'm over here
in my own
struggling,
voice, I'm
hating
going
this
to
piece, and all I hear is
communicate
do do
different
do 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 in the background. I'm drawing, just not following the tutorial. Yeah, honestly, I'm also kind of just not following the tutorial. I want to, I'm just confused. We're going in with freaking airbrush now, and I just.
Nice. And you're gonna do this assignment, correct?
I will.
You will.
Yep, cross my heart. I'll do it.
You are the student voice. You must represent.
I will.
How do I drop the opacity of
Right
this?
now I'm trying to capture this here, this shadow shape here, which is actually really gorgeous, and I haven't captured it yet, so I'm going to try my best to bring that in.
I
this
guess
late
we'll
in the
just.
game.
Yeah, it's like the underside of that hair. It's very pretty.
Okay, so the airbrush is not my friend here. Yeah, we are definitely not friends with the airbrush.
Right now, I'm just going to fix some proportion issues that I see, and so
I have a lot of issues, I see.
I think a lot of programs now have a liquefy.
How can... Oh.
And,
How do I
Photoshop
flip the
and
canvas?
Do I
Yeah.
don't know about Clip Studio.
Dang it! I've been
If you
bamboozled.
guys are in a program that doesn't have liquefy, just play around with the lasso and warp maybe.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to
I
some of
just...
the-
I don't...
Yeah.
I don't know.
issues here, and
I don't
this
think the
why
airbrush is my friend. I really don't think the airbrush and I are friends.
Yeah, if your program doesn't have
Stick to the
liquefy,
round
just
brush.
sign a petition to get liquefy or something.
Oh, navigator on
So
the right.
now I'm just like I flipped it. You know, I am gonna fix some proportion issues
Navigator.
to make sure that it
Oh, this?
kind of lines up a little better.
Mm.
You know, we're all not
Oh.
perfect, but that's why we invented stuff to. help
Okay, thank you,
get
thank you,
there.
thank you, thank you. You know what?
Yeah, a lot of
Actually,
times you don't realize
funnily
the
enough,
proportion's
it's not
wrong
that
until you
bad.
move it
It's
slightly,
really
and you're
not that
like,
bad.
Oh, yeah,
So-
exactly. It's so
But I
fun.
do think the
Fun.
face is too high up. That or the chest. Yeah, the chest is. Why is she slouching?
Eye is too far out, so I'm gonna bring it in a little better. There you go.
I noticed you put a feather on the lasso when you did that.
I feel so
did.
much lighter like a
Oh,
feather
that
with
was
you on
a
my
default.
mind.
Oh, I was gonna be like, oh, that's very interesting. Why did you do that? But I guess.
But yes, usually you put a feather when you want it less destructive.
Mm.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, liquefy, and now the proportion I think looks a lot better. It's crazy how my brain didn't notice that immediately until I flipped it with a fresh eye.
I mean, yeah, I see the
Yeah,
problem, but I don't know how to
y'all's
fix it.
brains are gonna trick you. Don't let it do that.
But yeah, we are still working on the drawing.
Is there
and we
there
are
liquefy?
about to
Can I
take a
liquefy or
break
no?
And work on the actual our
No,
flare.
wait.
So right now,
Wait, how do I use
I know that
liquefy?
there's
Is there a
about 10,
liquefy
15
tool?
minutes left on my sketch, and now I'm going to make some flare decisions.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend maybe a few more minutes wrapping up this sketch.
Even
before
more minutes. Got
jumping
it.
into
Got
adding
it.
a flare.
It's been an hour on the sketch. Don't know. Oh, come on. I mean, they straight up said that they don't know that Clip Studio even has it, so I think I'm just gonna take the L. No, there has to be. Because, I mean, I use Liquify on Procreate, so I just feel like, how would I transfer my skill without the same tools?
Nice. Yeah, there's a shadow shape here, which I'm gonna add.
I've seen quite a few people asking in the Discord how you render and like kind of render skin and have it not look like the actual brush strokes. I feel like you keep kind of going over the same areas and it just looks very smooth.
Got it. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Airbrush helps wonders with that.
What if I just, like,
But don't
oh.
overdo your airbrush because it can look really photoshoppy. So
You think?
whenever I paint, I make sure airbrush is like finishing kind of glamour touches. You know, when you're doing makeup, the powder is like usually the last step. You know, blend. So you
Usually.
put in all your marks, and then you
Although
blend.
actually, I like to go in with setting spray
smooth
on
it.
top of my powder. I'm a little crazy. I do setting spray and I like drench my face,
Yeah, that sounds right.
and then
okay.
I do powder, and then I do setting
Yeah,
spray
you do
again,
like a
and
mark,
it does not
and you
move.
kinda blend.
Does not move. I can get through an entire
And
dance
you
session,
went
and
right
I
there
can
with
walk
the-
out, and
with
everyone's
the
like,
mixer
Serina, oh my
brush,
god,
right?
he looks so good
Yeah,
still. And I'm
I
like,
did
yeah,
use a
no.
mixer.
Yeah, I know. I know a couple of you more.
Luckily for people who use Procreate. Procreate has gorgeous
Oh my
wet and
gosh.
mixer brush options. Come on, Photoshop, get with it.
What about Clip Studio? I usually use Procreate too, so this is like killing me. I'm like, there's
Right now,
so
if I
much
squint,
going
this
wrong for
area
me.
needs to be solved. I feel like it's a lack.
You know what? What if we just
of,
don't flip the canvas? Then it's not a problem at
let's
all.
Say aesthetics.
Now the problem's
shapes,
immediately
you know,
gone. No one sees
when
it.
people say, "Oh, that's not very aesthetic or it doesn't look appealing," it's usually the shapes that don't look like great. And so, I'm going to try and fix up these shapes.
I think my nose is wrong. I think I'm supposed to be able to see her other nostril, and I just like
And, you
can't.
know, add some angles, add some triangle, maybe add some curves. Just so before it's a whole lot of nothing, you know. We don't respond to. We respond better to confidence and shapes, and that's why I love to take a minute to simplify and make it a very obvious shape.
So you're
Oh,
still
no.
thinking about the
This
golden
fucking.
spiral
I'm sorry.
when you're
This
doing
freaking brush is
here?
so annoying.
Not yet here,
Oh wow.
but I will in a second.
That connects to her lip. I see.
Yeah, every time you go a little bit deeper with the red, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's nice.
Right,
Like, you keep reinforcing that edge on the left
Right.
side of her face.
right. Patience, patience, patience.
So do you think this is like the best way to build out is just like gradually building on what you
Okay.
have before versus just like hopping right into like a bunch of different values?
I
All
think
right.
for
You
a
know
complete
what?
beginner,
This is as good as it's gonna
better
get.
to start slow.
Serena, how much drawing
I think
experience do
we
you
can
have?
all kind of
Not
like,
much. I'll doodle if I'm
we
bored.
can't
But
attack it with
I've
that
never in my
fast.
life
You
like
have to
had like a
understand
time where
what
I'm
you're
like,
supposed
okay,
to
I'm gonna set
This is
aside
going
this amount of
blind.
time for drawing every
So
day.
that's why
I mean, I've
really
had like
love
art
to
class,
kinda
but
start building slow.
I don't really
Be
like sit
patient
down
with the
and like
process
practice
and be
it.
confident in each decision.
I like drawing. It's a
marinate
fun
yourself in
process.
the
I'm just
process,
when I
and
try to
then
draw
you can just
seriously,
attack.
I get demotivated because I'm like, I want it to look good, and then it doesn't look good, and I'm like, okay, no more drawing for me, no more art. All of the drawing supplies I have comes from Genesis. Genesis likes to
Yeah,
draw,
there's a lot of rhythm in the hair.
Yeah.
but I also like the only reason I have a drawing tablet as well is for Osu, so it's kind of convenient that I can use it for this too. It's not where I wanted to put that at all.
Nice. Slowly but surely.
There we go.
Y'all see me paint so fast on the internet,
So fast.
but this time around, we all have to, you know,
I'm so used to zooming out to look at things because I'm like, yeah, thumbnail. I lost my color. Give me
What?
my color back.
You run before you can fly. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Good enough.
Sure.
Maybe try watching some Proco videos instead. They're kind of intermediate classes. Oh, these are kind of intermediate. This says beginning. I wanted to like just like set up my iPad for stream, but I have no idea how to do that. And plus, I have an iPad Mini. I need to get it. I need to get a full iPad one day, so I can do more. Cause I just like being able to like.
Yeah, if you guys,
I'm not good with
we
using
will
a
be
drawing
doing
pad that's,
portrait
like,
lesson,
I don't know.
Eventually, so any portrait questions, go ahead, drop them in the Discord. Any kind of specific questions on any future projects or assignments you see, throw them in the Discord.
Sorry, big yawn.
Even if I don't like name you correct, like exactly, I read.
Yeah,
all of
beginner
them,
portrait
and I'll
drawing, the hardest
bring
kind of
up
drawings,
things that a lot
honestly.
of people
Yeah.
ask it.
Right.
I like drawing
Yeah,
like
we'll have
landscapes.
a
or
portrait
animals.
dedicated episode.
I'm not really
so
good
when
at
that
drawing
time comes
people.
around, I'll let everyone know to.
But I wanted to try it. I've always wanted to draw portraits. So I was like, you know what? Let's do something that I want to draw but can't. And here we are. Is he breathing into the mic? Hey, yo, calm down. No, I was like, I spaced out for 2 seconds. All I hear is. That one random dot is killing me. If you guys are watching the video with me, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I realized that if I squint, this shoulder is not prominent enough. I need a, like, I really like the shoulder that she has back here.
If I squint,
So,
all the
I'm
wrong
gonna
things are
remove it real
prominent.
quick to pop that out.
While you're working on that, I have a question here from Basil.
Yeah,
Basil.
Nice.
What a cute
yummy.
name.
Basil.
Was this
Basil.
live?
They asked.
Oh, right. They
"Any
said this is the
advice
recording
on
from the
becoming
lesson.
A better art learner. Should we consciously burn concepts into our visual memory, or should we relax and let mileage carry us all the way?
I think it's a balance of both. That's why in my YouTube videos, I always teach quick tips that can help you. Like,
I like to draw eyes, only the right eye,
1, 2,
though.
3 rule,
It's there.
You know, where we add like 2 birds close
I
together.
also used to draw eyes a lot.
1 far apart. And that makes it look organic.
I like drawing eyes
So
like in
I
school
love
and
to
stuff.
mix both mileage and quick tips that can really help us, like drawing straight lines. You know, plot the face, X, Y, Z. And I think it's a balance, but at the same time, everyone learns differently. But that's how
Back
I
hurts.
learn the best.
I'm back,
through,
Serina. You're doing incredible.
you know,
Oh,
study
don't lie to me,
and
but thank you. Thank you. I'm trying. Oh.
Yeah, I can sense myself kind of I can keep going with this race forever, you know? But I feel like I'm maybe at kind of the end of my kind of plotting phase before I turn it into like a
Yeah.
full
Why did chat move?
kind
I
of
was looking at you
piece.
guys.
And
Ah!
so let's make some room for that right now.
It was Discord.
So here
I-
are some things that I
Whoa.
love doing.
Oh, he's doing things. He's doing things. What's he doing? How do I do those things? How do I just like absorb his art talent into myself?
So, what can we add? What,
I don't know. You tell me.
How can we add a flair to this now? This is the fun part. We're segueing into the fun part. Ooh, man, I'm always kind of. digging
It's the
into
way I only have another half hour before I need to do
wings
something
of
before my
fear.
meeting.
Ooh, she's an elf. Ooh, that's cool.
That breaks it.
Oh, how do I?
Right.
Okay.
Like yeah. That
So when he
breaks the
says flare, he means just add something completely different. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Ross
I'm gonna
has
make
been
mine a
wanting to
devil.
Draw wings the entire time.
I know. Oh, I kind of
A
like.
devil.
Uh,
Or cat girl. That also works.
it's very
Ooh,
Morgan.
fox ears. Wait, can I make her a
From,
penguin? No, I'm not.
from
Do penguins have ears?
you know about
No, birds don't have
No,
ears.
but I
They have
watch
little
them all
holes in their
anyway.
heads.
What are you thinking about when putting in the flare? Just like
You know what?
looks cool, or
I'm gonna
what
make
looks
her an
like the
elf too
competition,
because
or
the
what?
ears look
I
bad.
think a
So
mixture
I'm
of
just gonna
both. What
simply
is going to
make her an elf.
break the shape. You know, like this is really pretty right here.
Nah, I don't need to worry about it anymore.
Ooh, I really love the
Ear proportions off. Just make them an elf.
symmetrical. So
Easy
I'm
fix.
breaking the shape and adding to it. You know, I'm not kind of detracting, but I'm more emphasizing and adding.
Adding dramatic new
to-
shapes is the idea, I think. I see.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm gonna
to do
make
it
her an
this way
elf.
too, because your light source is already so strongly plotted.
Right.
It's easy to like replicate that elsewhere.
I'm wondering if I feel like my gut instinct is telling me this kind of like ooh actually
I have no idea how to draw an elf ear, actually.
horns.
I thought you were just giving her big eyebrows. I'm like, yeah.
That's cool too. My natural also instinct is capes. I love doing capes.
There.
We'll see.
Make the ears bigger, then you want to break the... Oh, make the ears bigger, then you want to break the silhouette. Oh, even bigger than this? They're kind of like angular. Like her ears are a runway right now. I don't know why. Maybe I should make them point upward.
Because I merged it.
Hmm.
Way to go.
Let's give her some wings.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what we can do. We'll give her wings. We're gonna make her.
And right now,
She
you
was
know
a
what? I'm not
fairy.
exactly sure how I'm going to add a flair to it, but I'm going to just push proportions with Liquify.
I have no idea how to draw
You
wings,
know,
but you know what?
It feels like a lot of small and medium decisions, but why don't we make something more confident? You know, maybe.
I've never been good with drawing from a reference. I'm more like a put something down and just keep erasing until you get the shape you want.
Do this as just like an extra step to push your pieces.
Yes, yeah, I'm just like playing with shapes and proportion.
Okay. So now we can, well, for one, this whole wing needs to be
Yeah, until
darker
I
because it's in the
started, like,
back.
studying from a lot of professionals, I never realized how much of art is just like, I just played around and didn't expect it to look good.
Right. I think it's all.
I think this would be like this.
People try to tap into the organics. You know, like I feel like a lot of people always try and dissect it, right? Oh, art theory and
then this
light
would be
shadow and like science and like literally sometimes a lot of it is just having fun and trying to figure it out. What shapes look good. At the end of the day, it's a kind of.
I think I want to make this
People
like.
to draw.
Where would this shadow be? So I definitely need a shadow
You can tell
here
when someone's having fun, you know.
because it's like her back, and
And
then.
when I said I might kind of lift up this eyebrow. Yeah,
You
maybe.
doing it?
Maybe.
Let's do the shadow first, and then I'll start shaping out the wing. Yeah, like that.
Here, that looks more accurate. You know what? I
Do a little bit
might-
lighter up here,
I might
and
commit to
darker
that.
up here.
Which one?
Like that.
Hmm.
Maybe?
Oop,
You
not
see, the
bad.
problem is now I have no idea where my light source is. There's a lot going on. The light source is coming from directly above, so maybe
Oh,
I
that's
should drop the
cool.
shadow
Yeah, I think
down
right,
here as
because
well.
Our subject was so spot on the whole time that I think asymmetric wings can look really cool.
He's doing wings too. Dang it! I tried to be original.
How do you recommend students like train their eyes? Because you keep like pointing out things like I like this shape. This looks good. This looks bad. But a lot of students just simply don't know how to see that yet.
Right. I think we'll learn that with the later courses on mixing and matching shape language.
Me
because
turning my head IRL,
it's
just like,
all 3 shapes: the triangles, squares, and circles.
So I
And
like,
if
I
you
want to
can
get
break
that
up your
circular
into
shape.
kind of one of these categories.
In the wing?
You can
Okay, we got some
mix
wings.
and match how they.
You know
position
what?
down.
I have
For
no idea
example,
how to draw
just
wings,
barely
but you know what? They're there.
Right, we need circles,
And now,
kind of triangles.
what do I draw?
And
Light source
so
be
I
wild.
think
Don't
in,
worry about it. Don't
later
worry
when we
about it.
have a little more
Listen,
mileage, I can teach you
listen.
about shape
The
lines.
light source is coming from directly above, okay? Don't ask me to explain myself. That's my go-to whenever I can never get a consistent light source. It's just coming from directly above now because I said so.
You know what? I want to push her proportions a little bit on her eyes, you know? And now I'm adding kind of my own style to it.
Oh, I've definitely
Now I'm
pushed a
adding my
lot
own
of
flair.
proportions.
I love the anime influences, you know, they tend to have bigger eyes. Kind of, it really shows the expression.
The light source is setting as blood red eyes. Yeah, actually. Look into my eyes. You might find something. I'm a little worried. I know I need to do something before my meeting, and I'm like hoping I'll have enough time to do so. This is entirely on me, though. I was stupid
Now I'm gonna
and planned
visibly
my
make
streams.
them even
What's
bigger.
this? Bull. Oh, you see, I wish I had the liquefy
spent
tool.
the
I don't
first
know how to
half
use the
studying.
liquefy tool.
And now we are kind of playing.
I saw the flames that you used to burn down the Don't worry about
Fun
that.
part.
Whoa.
You know, I'm just setting my.
He said the fun part takes a sledgehammer to the to the DI.
I still feel like I'm ending the other race, but with style.
It may not have it. I'm just gonna look this up. Does Clip Studio Paint have liquefy tool? No, freaking hiccups. You can now use the liquefy tool on multiple selected raster layers, select layers, and layer mask. Oh.
Oh, thanks.
stop it.
Yeah, they're just lines. Ooh, I'm thinking some. Ooh, you know, some really cool.
Oh, it's a
earrings there.
brush.
Breaking up those shadows.
Bring up the shadows.
How do I get the liquefy?
Ooh, you know what? I'm
Hop
gonna
your
do?
screen, click on the filter, drop down, and then choose
Now
liquefy,
I'm
huh?
starting to see it.
This is a
It's starting to
completely
look
different
like a
program. What are you talking
fairy
about?
Pixie kind of vibe, and maybe.
Man, I want to do a pixie.
Her chest plate.
Now she's
more
a
like
new mythical creature that I came up with. The
good
Elfrey.
design.
She will sneak up from underneath the rock paths and grab your ankles and pull you down the hill. That's who she is now. You can
Yeah.
tell by her angular
Just use
ears.
love
They're so
stopping the
sharp.
bottom of your
They could-
figures
sh-
in
yeah.
that very sharp
Yeah, I
ice cream
do.
cone shape.
Wait, no, but if she's living in the grounds,
thought
why
you
would she have
studied my
wings?
work
Okay,
for,
never mind.
like-
Changing the lore. I'm changing the
You
lore.
just know me
She
by
uses
this
her
point.
ears to take out her victim's eyes
Yeah, how
by
many hours
flying
have I
backwards
spent
into them.
studying your stuff before he hired me.
How many hours?
I thought she was a fish for a moment. Well,
Yeah.
she had her fish era, and now she is this. Liquify is under
Ooh,
blenders.
see that?
Oh, okay. Where's
Now
blenders?
it's like, I feel like it's really coming to his own.
Is one of these ones up here, or is it
You know.
Yeah.
And I'm carrying that language.
the
of-
teardrop icon?
of
Oh,
the straight tones. You know, it's still one tone. I haven't really switched my brush at all. It's round and airbrush. I'm kind of carrying that sketching style.
I'm a little worried. This sounds like an
to-
actual song.
Mm.
Is this copyright free? Why do I feel like this is copyrighted?
Yeah, when I'm squinting now looking at it, that light shape, the negative space that her wings make.
Now I'm worried. This sounds like something I've heard in like a Ghibli movie. Sir, Okay.
Right now,
Let's just. Anyways. It's generic. I don't think so. It sounded like something from like I don't remember where I've heard it, but it sounded very familiar. So we're gonna just cut that right there. And those of you who are following along, I did stop the video. If you want to stop the video with me, you're welcome to. But how do they not get copyrighted? Well, they probably have like rights and stuff. I mean, there's like a course. I have to follow very strict rules, so I'm not gonna watch that anymore. Hopefully this can stay archived. I'm a little worried now. This is what we've got. I'm gonna just go ahead and go into it the way I would do my usual art process, which is actually my usual art process would be to get a good sketch and then just start erasing from the sketch. But I don't have that luxury right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a color. I guess we're gonna make her red themed, and I'm gonna just try my best to do some liner or line art. I'm not a big fan of line art, but you know what? Let's give it a shot. She's very cute. Thank you. Let's start with the face. Let's just go for it. Yeah, let's just go for it. So we're gonna start trying to get some cleaner lines. I'm not super worried about like them being perfect because that's like I said, I like to get like very sketchy lines. I don't have no idea why you don't have liquify tools. Yeah, me neither. But I like to use very sketchy lines, and then I will go through and like reshape it with the eraser tool. So for me, erasing isn't taking away, it's sculpting. So I'm gonna just, yeah. Bring her jawline up maybe. Yeah, because her mouth is her whole face is too high and I can't move it. So we're just gonna do this. I'll show you what I mean about cleaning up the lines. So just keep going until you get the shape you want, and then you can go with an eraser and just start shaving it down. This is a little easy. I have like more control when I'm on an iPad, but you know, I'm just gonna keep zooming in. That. So much easier. It does take a while though to clean it all up, but then you get a nice line art at the end without actually having to know how to do line art. So satisfying to erase line art to what you want. No, literally. I love this method so much more. This was like one of those things where I first like figured out you could do that. When I first heard why do line art when you could clean up your sketch, I was like, you're so right. Because the line art stage is usually what discouraged me so much. Of course, I might have to go over it again just a little bit to add like line weight and stuff. But other than that, boom, there. Now we've got jawline. Look at that beautiful jawline. Try my best to fix the proportions. I'm usually not the best when it comes to like working against the sketch. Whoa! Oh, that's good to know. Smooth that out a little bit. There we go. There. So, you should see if you can get devil horns onto your model like you did the cat ears a while back to fit the Halloween theme for the duration. Ooh, that could be cute. Yeah, I would love to. I definitely want to get some type of I want to get some decor and some fun Halloween background music. I wanted to have a segment, and maybe I could still make it work out, so you guys are getting a little bit of an advanced spoiler. But I wanted to have a segment where I just, what's it called? Where I make my Halloween BGM. But the program that I usually use for music I usually use Logic Pro on my Mac. And I don't stream on my Mac, I stream on my Windows computer, so I don't know. I'd have to find and learn a whole new program, and that sounds like a lot of pressure. I don't want people to be like, Serena can't do music because the music is a completely different program than I'm used to. Okay. I just feel like it's the mouth for me. I'm gonna move her mouth. I know I said I was gonna just work around it for sketch purposes, but I can't figure out how to fix this. You know what? She's a monster. It's just part of her face. I'm not bad at art. I did this intentionally. She has off proportions because it's part of her face. What? Ah! Dun-dun-dun. What? Okay. Okay. No. So now, I'm trying not to obsess over it too much. I just need to get something on the canvas to work with. Get those sharp eye gouging ears. What time is it? Not a lot of time. Okay, we gotta get 18-minute liner. Let's go. Maybe I'll gorilla some. Well, I guess it doesn't make a lot of sense to do a gorilla right before my 72-hour stream. I was saying if I can't set up just a little heads up, if I can't set up everything before my stream tomorrow, I might have to cancel. Just because I'm starting the donathon at 10 a.m. and I know I won't have much time to set up beforehand. Because I'm I want to have everything just ready and lined up. I'm going to be emptying my room of everything else so I could just stock up on all the stuff that I need. I bought 2 pumpkins today, and oh my freaking god, they were so heavy. My poor mom. She had to help me. She was this poor woman. Imagine my mother just leaning into this box because I had a skirt on, so I was like, Mom, I can't reach for it. And she's like, are you serious? And I was like, and she was like, ah. And then she to lean into this giant box and pull out this heavy freaking pumpkin. Oh, I torture her. But I wanted to spend time with her, so I was like, hey Mom, I'm going out. You want to come with me? And she was like, sure. So I bought all this stuff. I think I might still go out again tomorrow, actually, and get more things. Serena's silly. Listen, they're heavy pumpkins. I was looking at the sign out there, and it was like jumbo, and I was like, oh. So that's why. I didn't tell her, though. I was just like, oh, pumpkins are so big, haha. Did not realize they were jumbo. But to be fair, I thought they were too big. And I'm like, how am I supposed to empty this and carve it? We got pumpkins today, too. I carried them both. Oh my god, you're so swole! I don't think we're going to be getting a complete drawing today. And you know what? That's fine. I will study and practice some more, and then we'll come back to this another day. Serina Maiko, the new and improved artist. Or Serina Maiko, the failed artist. Just adding to my list of wonderful titles. So we've got The Useless Princess. What else was it? I already forgotten. This was literally yesterday. Well, we're adding failed art career to that. Are you carving on stream during the donut time? Yeah, I'm gonna be carving the pumpkin. Well, first I have to empty its guts. I've never done it before. I know people say it smells bad and I'm scared because like obviously I'm doing this in my room and I hate when my room smells bad. But I don't want to have any candles on because I feel like that's a little dangerous. It's a little unsafe to leave a candle on while I'm streaming because it's like you're distracted for so long. We'll see. I'm so spaced out. Oh my god. Gotta say, don't love that aspect of art is when I space out and immediately start missing my lines. Like, why can't I just space out and be perfect? Please? Please? Good enough. We can work with that. There we go. There we go. Now look how clean that is. It's a little too clean. Wait a minute. No line weight there. It's literally invisible. Oh, you know what? I like that line better, actually. There we go. There. Ooh, we're getting somewhere. My drawing has no soul. Give it a soul then. Easy solution, bro. What are you doing? I mean, dang it. I thought that was the last stream too. I gotta stop saying bro. It really kills my mom. She is not a bro girl. I wonder if my mom has like a secret, like, fun side. And sometimes she be saying some wild things, and I'm just like, Mom? And she's like, yeah? So she does. Maybe I can break her out of her shell one day. Breaking my mom out of her shell for a stream. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. She'll love that title. Oh my god, it's okay, bro. We get it, bro. No. Stop it. I'm a lady. I never say bro. What are you talking about? I've never said bro a day in my life. I legitimately, unironically, almost just ended that sentence with bro. Never said bro a day in my life, bro. Okay, you know what? Now... I feel like I don't want to do line art for the lips, but here we are. I can always just erase it. This is so I can get rid of this terrifying sketch. Okay. No. Okay. Her lips got smaller. I don't like that. I like the big, full, juicy lips. There we go. Sticking that part out. I feel like the, yeah, it's not even. It's okay. I like to color my line art afterwards. with like clipping masks and stuff. It doesn't look like her mouth is open. It just looks. Oh no! No, kill her! No, don't kill her. Bless her heart. The nose is like kind of slaying. I'm gonna be so honest. I really like the nose. Remember when I said I wanted a soft Cupid's bow? I don't know if I should follow it exactly or not. This is so scary. I hate drawing lips. Hyper-realistic lips. Hey, your art looks good. Don't you lie to me. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I think I'm gonna just do the lips. I'm just not gonna do line art for the lips right now. Let's do the eyes. I'm running out of time if I want to be able to like... I mean, I can also eat while I work, so... I can't eat in the meeting, that's rude. But I can eat while I work. I mean, mostly, if you guys are curious what I'm doing, it's a karaoke set list. I have to set that up beforehand. And since I'm having a meeting, I want to have my set list ready. So just present it and then be like, hi, here's my set list. What can I do? What can I do? What can't I do? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to end this here. So I can make sure I have time for that, but also eat dinner, because I didn't eat anything yet. Did I eat anything today? Yeah, I had some... Random fact, I had some protein pancakes this morning, because I was craving something sweet. But I usually try to avoid sugar in the morning, because it's not really... It can make you crash. So I had some protein pancakes. Awesome. Spoilers, I know. I'm giving you guys all the tea. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. I think this is an interesting time. I may or may not do more art streams in the future. I guess we'll just see if I end up making any progress with it or not. I mean, it was good to try. I'm very much a person who likes to like try something, and if it fails, it fails. If it doesn't fail, then you can do it again. I have a lukewarm reaction about this. I think it was interesting. If I do want to do it again, I have to find a... I'm speaking so fast. I'm so sorry. That's my problem, especially like when I'm like recording things. I have to remind myself, Serina, speak slower. Part 2 of this stream, maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling. Maybe this might... If I do a part 2, it'll probably be a gorilla. Just because, I don't know, I'm not really an art girl. I'm a music girl, and I know a lot of people are both, but I'm not. But I mean, I would love to be. I just want to be good at it now. But anyways, I do need to go, unfortunately, because I've got some things I need to do. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. I will be doing... Oh, I may or may not be doing a Zatsu before my freaking long 72-hour donathon. We'll see what happens. We'll see how much I'm able to prepare tonight. But yeah. You going to draw a gorilla next to... Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Drawing a gorilla for my gorilla. Oh, that would be cute. But yes, I have a lot of things to set up, so I need to go. But I love you guys. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.